Hello everyone, it's Tyrant, and welcome back. We are live once again. Good to be back. Let me just see if Yeah, I was doing the Japan challenge. Last time I played. Sorry, it's been a while. But hey, I'm back playing Jurassic World Evolution 3. I've been busy, which is why I haven't been uploading. And I'm probably going to keep being busy, at least until January-ish. By the way, I got the DLC. So let's see if we can use any of the new creatures. I hope we can. Hey, there's one of them. Maybe I'll get to use them. Look, Irritator's here too. And Dinosaurs from the free update. I mean, I haven't even gotten to use the Kentrosaurus from the free update, I don't think. I mean, the previous free update.
The dinosaurs are really no different from us when it comes to their emotional states. Comfortable dinosaurs are content dinosaurs, and content dinosaurs are more likely to thrive.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, I think we're mostly almost done here. There's only so much we need to do. So I think what I'm going to do... Right, I remember what I was doing over here. I was going to... Rock. I was going to make an enclosure over here, using these creatures. Okay. Yeah, something like this. There. Something like that. I think we can move this a bit more. Be over here. Complete the connection. There to there. Good, good. Let's see about doing something. Actually, you know what? We got plenty of money stockpiled. Can we upgrade defenses? I think I would like to. At least I would like to, but first you need a break. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a feeder to disinfect.
Starving dinosaurs are the very definition of a so-called urgent problem. If you delay too much, you know, you might not like where they look for their next meal.
Okay. Do that. And avian pox? Interesting.
Something's not right here. Taking back control.
We got. Okay, we got plenty of dinosaurs are sick.
We've got a sick animal, and no one wants to see that. You know what I do want to see, though? You getting that animal the right treatment.
Uh-oh, not good. Let's see about... Actually, where are our shelters? Right here. Oh boy, this is gonna be a mess. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. Why do I keep selecting direct control? I want to add tasks.
Eyes on the asset.
Asset collection request received.
Alright, should be fine. There we go to where the medical facility is.
Transportation underway.
Here we are. At least 4 operational vehicle facilities. Alright, in that case... let's just get.
Asset has been delivered.
One of these built.
Transporting asset. Asset collected.
We gotta deal with our epidemic now.
Asset delivered. Transit.
Alright, I think we're good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
This next objective will help us continue supporting dinosaurs. A noble goal deserves maximum focus, as I'm sure you'll agree.
Alright. Hopefully that is dealt with. So we'll need an additional one of these. To go right there.
Personnel, we have a sick animal.
So we can do this. Barely. Get an additional MBU down.
Let's keep the assets healthy.
Oh, I don't have rabies yet? Interesting. Well, that's just gonna have to wait. 'Cause I'm getting something else at the moment. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Political figure fatality. Guess fatality going viral.
Letting the dinosaurs fight allows them to display and regulate their natural instincts. I don't like seeing it, but I recognize the need for it.
Chapter to the park.
Alright. We just need to hold out for about a minute and a half. We can do that. Then we can get the rabies situation fixed.
Commencing asset transit.
Even then, that's not entirely accurate because we're fast forwarding through everything.
Responding to feeder disinfect.
Alright. Diseases. We'll medicate. Get you to there. And you to there. I think all we need is a geneticist with what we're looking for. Here we go. One geneticist. Okay. Okay. Now I think we should be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling
Are
of
you
anomalous
Tyrannosaur
events.
happy? Which means our guests are happy. Everyone's going to be happy, right? Alright, so they're not getting out anytime soon. They're gonna need a better fence. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I mean, maybe we could use some of our new species. Like Osteraptor or maybe Irritator. I can find Irritator. Here it is. In fact, let's actually look at Irritator. Irritator gets along with Baryonyx and Suchomimus? Ah. Interesting. Oh, Osteraptor. Osteraptor like Spinoraptor? Interesting choice. Still though, Osteraptor looks beautiful. Oh yeah, that looks metal. I like this. I love the dark. You know me, I like reds and black skins. This looks nice. I love this. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. It says that we need 4 more species. It says that we need 6 more species. I think we have access to Baryonyx too. Yep, we have access to Baryonyx. And Suchomimus. So I'm gonna do the Trinity. Maybe do one with 3 species in here. Selling the Pyroraptors. Actually, we can just wall off the Pyroraptors. They can just screw off. Right?
I'd appreciate your help on this next objective. I can't promise that it'll be easy, but the most important things rarely are.
Okay. Scenery. Rocks. There! Now the raptors cannot be a problem. Ever. And now? Now, I'm getting ideas again, yeah. Oh, we got fighting dinosaurs again.
The strongest, most dominant animal in a pack tends to take the role of alpha, of leader. It seems that hierarchy of the strong is taking place here too.
Okay. New plan. But since I'm probably not going to display the Spinosaurs, I think what I'm going to do instead is just rock them off. Like that. And then I got all this land here. I think what I'm going to do is just put this here. Complete the connection here with a tunnel. Like that. Alright. So. Since I'm planning on building a huge swampy enclosure. Let's get this ready. You know what? Breaks for everybody. Everyone can have a break.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
I think something like that would be better. Uh-oh. Tuberculosis!
Handing over the wheel.
Why is it every time? Every time that there's an outbreak, it affects like 100 different animals at once. All right.
We're both busy people, so let me be direct. I have a task I'd like completing, and I think you're the one for the job. All right.
get a maintenance post down. Yes.
Request acknowledged.
Attraction. We shouldn't even need a response facility. And what about the viewing? Yeah, there's no way that I can see over this rock wall.
We are pleased to welcome a Utyrannus to the park.
But I can see over there somehow. Alright,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
We're both busy people, so let me be direct. I have a task I'd like completing, and I think you're the one for the job.
and I think you should leave me alone so I can think about what I'm gonna do. Okay, so if we add Suchomimus, Baryonyx, and Irritator, well, 3 of the Spinosaurs that get along with each other, that'll bring us up to 5, 6, 7 species used in the park. And that can go somewhere else. Let's focus on getting one of them. I think we're going to do one of the new ones. Alright, come here, Irritator. Let's see what you got in store for us. You do got a red skin, which is nice looking. What if we do this? That doesn't look horrible. This looks rather nice. Alright, traits. You can keep those. Alright, let's begin. Let's get ourselves an Irritator.
Commencing synthesis procedure. Synthesis procedure complete.
we're not using any of them. Because they're aggressive. I think I've already decided what the name of this episode is going to be.
Synthesis.
We just gotta be a little bit patient. We can do this. We got this. Man, you really like being aggressive. I think we can actually curb that aggression. You know. Maybe do this. Give it less to be angry about. Then maybe I don't know, positive temperament. Oh. Okay. Let's try this now.
Synthesis procedure.
Select eggs. Still kinda want to be aggressive. Only way to... I really wish you could curb that aggression. At least make him not aggressive.
Synthesis.
Okay, see this? I'm not gonna use, because... It's got aggressive. I don't want it to be aggressive. Because if it's aggressive, it's going to attack the other Spinosaurids. And I don't want that. I don't. So... instead of relying on just both of them to be not aggressive, we're going to do one and then another. And hope the second one's not aggressive either.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please.
Oh, so now it doesn't want them both to be aggressive. Alright. Put you over here.
To collect the asset.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an irritator to the park. Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release.
It's a beautiful beast.
Ah, the Irritator. The first skull of this species was actually modified by collectors before scientists got a chance to look at it. The scientists then named this dinosaur in recognition of the irritation they felt when they learned the skull had been messed with. But Irritator by name, not by nature.
That's actually true. I'm glad they actually mentioned that. I was hoping that they talk about that. So we need deep water. Because we don't need that much deep water? Really? Alright. I'm gonna do that. And then for its cover, I want to use the new. Yeah, we're gonna do this. All this can be swampland. And it needs barons? Huh. Not gonna question it, but alright. This is gonna be bog right here. Everything here is gonna be bog. Alright, then we can move the other one right there. Then the next one can be Suchomimus. I do like the yellow on that, though. That can stay. Alright, begin task. Let's see if Suchomimus can do better.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an irritator to the park.
Asset in transit.
Right, let's have some shallows somewhere. That way we can put a fish feeder down in case we need it. Now, can we also put...
Asset transportation complete.
that down as well. Oh, the noise is that thing. Okay, Suchomimus, what do you got? You're aggressive, so you're a no. Let's do that again. Alright, so they need to be hidden from gas. Okay. Fine by me. I think what I liked better, these trees are a bit more tightly packed, but that's whatever. Of course it's not accessible, it's in the water. I'll reject the offer. No Tsuko eggs for use. These three are aggressive, so they're all no's. But once this incubation is done, we can transfer this to the other enclosure.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset.
And these two can rest as we wait for this to get ready. This is a lovely looking creature. And I love the tadpole. This is a... Frontier did a great job with this design. Let's be real. Oh, sounds like a fight's about to break out. Alright, so our first Suchomimus is going to go right here. The second one also go
We are pleased to welcome a Suchomimus to the
right here. That brings our species total to 6. And then Baryonyx will bring it to 7.
We are pleased to welcome a Suchomimus to the
Alright. Time to lower it down.
Asset transportation in progress.
The Suchomimus is one fearsome animal. Don't worry though, it mainly eats fish and other small prey. So unless you're paddling around in its enclosure, you should be safe. But just to be clear, I wouldn't go paddling in any dinosaur's enclosure, like ever, okay?
You know, I thought they'd be exponentially smaller than the Tsuko, but looking at them now, the size difference doesn't look that big. Okay, Tsukos. What do you need for a nest? It also needs to be hidden from guests. So... something like that would probably be fine. Alright, so this should be fine. See what I mean? Every time a dinosaur gets sick, it's like an entire enclosure and a half.
Additional task. Adding to the list.
I think what I need to do is get a annulment or something. But that is what it is. Not much I can do about that. Other than to hope my guests don't get eaten too much. Open all shelters. Not direct control, you silly game. I don't like piloting the... And while we're on the subject... Oh, they need a 5. Yeesh.
The right scenery can have a profound effect on an animal's well-being. Let's see just how beneficial it can be to these animals.
Commencing asset transit. Asset delivered. Delivery has been completed. Asset delivery confirmed.
Alright, there we go.
Asset transportation complete.
I think we're good. But I think I would like to update this for good measure, just so this is keeping the Suchomimus in. It is Suchomimus that has the 5-star.
Working with Cabot, I'm more wary about delegating tasks than I'd like to be. However, I trust you with this one.
Please
Don't make me regret that.
Please don't interrupt me while I'm talking. Yeah, Suchomimus has a rating of 5 for its security, so we can take care of that. And synthesize ourselves a baryonyx. Which is somehow more calm than Suchomimus, despite being a more movie-related dinosaur. But yeah, I guess it is smaller, technically. Okay, baryonyx. What do you got for me? I can work with large appetite and thirsty. Large appetite and thirsty is nothing. Hello. Ooh, we got irritator eggs. And they're hatching. Hello, baby irritators.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an irritator to the park.
What separates us from the dinosaurs? It used to be millions and millions of years. Now it's enclosures.
Aw. Okay. Release via airlift.
I don't say this often, but I'm proud of all your hard work here. And now you tell me how great a job I'm doing, too. Hello? Hello?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to
Cabot, you either like him, you hate him, or you do both. Which is usually me for the latter. Well, usually the latter for me.
Asset in transit.
Okay. Okay, okay. And look at that, we have a whole area open to us now that we've moved the Utiranos that were over here to here. From episodes ago, I'm guessing. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this.
Asset in transit.
Oh, I see. Well, I say a while when I say mean few days, weeks the most.
The baryonyx is well suited to different dietary sources, but just because an animal is adaptable doesn't make it invincible. Even this dinosaur needs a carefully planned environment, so make sure we give it an enclosure it can thrive in.
Alright, so it's got its barren, it's got its deep water, covers over here for it when it needs it, and the whole place is wetland. So let's do this.
Asset has been delivered.
The whole place is marsh. Alright, now it just needs cover, which is over there, but either way, it is basically ready. And Farion just doesn't want any other nest nearby. That is doable. Not too bad. Okay, so what do I need for a Hyperloop? Just gotta research the monorail, which is easy peasy. Alright, actually, you know what? Why don't we make the last one just a herbivorous enclosure? Because I think what I would like to do is to make this deep water. Right, this deep water. And this deep water. This can be oh. And this can be shallows. Put some shallows here. Yeah, that works too. Shallows can go there. There we go. And now, to decide what it is I'm gonna do with this part. I'm thinking a Jurassic tour. Then we can throw Dinosaurs in there. Actually, what does Dinosaurs even like? Dinosaurs likes Hadrosaur and Sauropod. And not much else. Okay, what Hadrosaurs do we have? None? We don't even have any sauropods either. Ouch. Does Kentosaurus at least like... No. He does not care for swamps. It'll tolerate a swamp, but it doesn't require wetlands. Oh well. Alright, let's rock off these people. I mean, these dinos. Terrain too steep. Well, damn. Guess we're gonna have to smooth it out. Can we do it now? Yes. Yeah, we just have enough fencing, dude. Do that. Got a storm warning, which is meh. Okay, okay. Let's get to work on that. Dinosaurs. Ooh. I think I like that. Yeah. Alright. This big enclosure here should more than suffice for what we're trying to do. Dinosaurs, I think, alone will help us get to our guest total. If not get close to it. Right? That's got over 800 appeal. Just more than a Deinonychus, weirdly enough. Actually, let's sort this by appeal. Dinosaurs is the second highest rated one here. Interesting. Maybe next time we'll see about getting an Osteraptor. Maybe in the next park. We will just have to wait and see. Oh, looks like we got some stuff going on over here too. We got Suchomimus babies being made too. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe something like this. Ooh, there's a security level 5 creature? Interesting. Which reminds me...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Suchomimus to the park. Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. We got some babies. increased our appeal to significantly higher. Or release the Dinosaurs via airlift over here.
Collection request.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dinosaurs to the park.
Now all I need is 2 more species. Doesn't really matter what.
The Dinosaurs is an impressively sized ornithomimosaurian, or ostrich dinosaur. And it certainly does bear a passing resemblance to ostriches considering its beak, feathers, and long neck. But I would emphasize passing resemblance. I've certainly never seen an ostrich this size or with arms like those.
Pleased to welcome a Tyrannis to the park.
Alright, so it wants ground leaf. I can get it ground leaf.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Baryonyx to the park.
It's like, this should be fine. I think I'll do this too. But A, Dinosaurs. So neat. Too few males.
Oh, jeez. A dead animal? No, I'm still gonna keep my distance, thank you very much. I'll leave it to you to, take care of it. Good? Good.
Starved to death. Well. Alright. We kind of saw this coming. We're gonna have to get a new Baryonyx. Well, no, not really. We can just be lazy about our species. And just pick whatever incubates quickly.
Synthesis procedure complete.
And just be done with this park.
Asset in transit.
Incubate.
Alright, let's get this over with. Release. this.
Complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
There needs to be an airlift.
Well, hot damn, you've done impressive work here. You know what? Buy yourself something nice on me. And by that, I mean, I pay your wages, so everything you buy is on me. You still deserve something nice, though.
And there we go. Done with Japan. And we've only been streaming for an hour and a half. If that. Which leaves 3 more to do. None of them I've ever actually played. Unlike the other ones where I played them all on console and beat them all in console. But I think this is going to be it for at least this episode. I'm probably going to come back after a quick break and see about doing these other ones. Maybe. So, yes, I think I'll do that. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, doing all that lovely call to action internet stuff that you come to know and love on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, that is. And if you're watching this on my Twitch, then consider following. Doing both of those things really does help me out. I want to make this channel a thing. So if you can do all those things, that would be lovely. Until then, I'll see you later.